Hello everyone, my name is Edoggz and welcome back to this review channel. Today we are going to be doing a comparison between the Buzzworthy Bumblebee Cup with the Studio Series 8602 version of Cup, which is the movie version. We're going to start from price point all the way down to the vehicle mode and the back. Audience participation is greatly helpful to figure out which one I should keep, which one I should sell, and all that other good stuff. You know, these are things that we need to know. So let's start with price point. We're going to move this back and we're going to focus on the original. This came out some years ago. And let me see. It came out in 2020. And we got the cup over here on the left-hand side, the movie here. You know, the Transformer stuff there. We don't need to go through the whole thing. There's the side. There's the back side. You got the robot mode, vehicle mode on this side. You got the stage, and you got some more artwork on this side. And for the price point for this, I saw two prices. $19.99 was the lowest. $21.99 was like the mid range, and anything after that on websites are like price hiked. So I've seen some go for 24, others are like 27 or something like that. I'm not exactly sure what's going on there. This is the new version. This is their repaint of the original. And we got a whole new box because it's in the Buzzworthy Bumblebee line. You can still see them trapped against the wall. They got them wrapped around the wall or something. And you got RC here, Bumblebee there. You got some more artwork. I believe that might be the same. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, it's the same as this, a little bit closer. Let's see the back. Yeah, the same. The background is changed to yellow. And this side is different. That's all. Another thing to point out is that the boxes for Buzzworthy Bumblebee are smaller. It has the same width as the original box, is just a little bit shorter. All right. Now the price point for this was $22.99 from Target, and this is $19.99, which is a small difference for for the same figure, which I find funny. Now the other thing I find hilarious is that Hasbro Pulse is selling both of these for the same price, which is $25. So if you want to go through that route, you could. It's your choice. That's your choice. That's your choice. So let's get into the figure. We're going to start with the Studio Series because I already have them out already. And I kind of have them in this The Rock pose where he's using the cookie as a microphone and he's looking towards his right and he's about to say his normal lines, which you may know already. So he is a teal color and it's lighter in certain areas, starting from the top. We have this light teal for his noggin. The face. The eyes are a darker color. They match the outside of the helmet. Again, we have the lighter teal for the shoulders and the arms and the hands. A little bit on the forearms. Legs, we have them there. And on this back, we have this color right here on his backpack. And the guns are the same color as the lighter teal. And the cookie dispenser is I want to say a normal green color with a transparent cookie coming out of there, or an Energon cookie if you want. And that's it. The Autobot symbol is the same. I think it's a darker red, but we'll get into that in a second. So what we're going to do here, we're going to pull out our trusty nail clipper, and we're going to open the new one. And while I do that, we're going to talk about the Buzzworthy line just a little bit. As you may know, that some of the characters from Siege are popping up in Buzzworthy line. So far, it's Cliff Jumper, which has a lighter reddish color of the figure. A new one just popped out. I believe it's Black Arachnia, and her spider legs are a different color. I wouldn't say a different color. I say they're more of this type of color, like a yellowish color. Don't quote me on that because I do not have that figure, or the figure hasn't been released yet, as I should say. But it's something like this color. So they're trying to get more accurate to what we saw in the show. Now, before she comes out, she was already in a 4-pack where a lot of people probably swapped out the legs for the original one for the Buzzworthy one. That's what I would normally do. Let me switch over and get some of these straps off. Oh, his arm came off. You see this nonsense? We'll put that down. We'll put it on once we finish. Where else is he hooked on to? Can we? Oh, nope, he's still hooked on there. Still hooked. There we go. Now I'm very interested in getting the lighter version of Clip Jumper to swap out. The original one is a tad too dark. Some people may disagree on that. Also, other figures that have popped up is you have the toy accurate version of Galvatron, and another new one is Cyclonus. They're doing a toy accurate Cyclonus. So let me put him back together real quick. So we do a comparison. We're gonna do a normal pose for right now. No, it's standard. Put the guns over here. Okay, so let's go through the box one more time before we move on to the figure. So inside the box, you have this. You have the background of, I think that's Cybertron right there. Not exactly sure where that is. It does say on the back of the box where that is. It's called the Battle of Autobot City. That's what it is. That's what it is. And nothing on the back, nothing really crazy. And then you get the stage, which is exactly the same thing. You can put them on top of here if you want. And you have this folded out like that. Kind of deal. Not exactly sure why you get two. Oh wow, he's trying to escape. You saw that, ladies and gents? He tried to escape me. Come on, man. Come on, man. You gotta stand. Okay, there we go. Now, let me just get this real quick. So we're gonna open this one up. Doing the comparison. Now, on the back doesn't say. Does it say? Yes, it doesn't say. So this one is called the Sea Squid Showdown. This is where he gets pulled into the water and the squid is trying to eat him, and he gets disassembled in the process. And Rodimus has to put him in a bag, a laundry bag on top of that, and kind of like pull him out of the water and do some repairs and stuff. I do believe this is the same character that popped up in the, what series is that? Beast Wars 2nd. In Beast Wars 2nd, there's a squid that turns into a giant squid that turns into a base, and then there's a part of it that turns into a motorcycle. I do believe they could be the same. I could be 100% wrong on that, but that's what it kind of reminds me of. And you got these two stages together, and you have your pick on which one you want to use. So there you go. You know, you got the normal instructions. We are not going to follow instructions. We're gonna wing it with the instructions. So we're going to take the gun. Let's not get them mixed up. So we're going to focus on the gun, and I'm going to use the light just a little bit because it's not, you know, and you can clearly see that the Studio Series is way lighter than the Buzzworthy version. All right. Let's put that back into his hand so I won't lose it. Put that in his hand. Let's get his cookie box. Edoggz cookie box. Again, let's not get them mixed up. So we're going to use the light just a little bit. The cookie box for the Studio City series is a darker green, slightly darker green. This is more like a leafy green, maybe like a light leafy green there. You know, to make it a little different. You can tell them apart, right? I'm gonna put this back into his hands. Yep. Come on, man. Come on, man. There we go. Put it back in his hand. All right, so let's start the comparison. Let me just straighten out his body real quick. Okay, so I hope you can make out what's going on. Let me turn on my light. There we go. So this way you guys can see what's going on here. Normally I like to use the natural light that's coming out my right hand side of the window, which is on the left side, but it's not doing me so great. Okay, so this is the movie version, but at the same time it's the TV version, the recent TV series version. This is what he looks like in the movie. This is the repaint. And you can clearly see the difference on what's going on here, right? So can't get too close because it's going to get blurry. So what they've done is they've gone with a lighter teal, and this seems like it's like a beige color. This is a beige with some designs on the windshield. You got some scratches. You got a crack there. You know, really nice. And then on this side, you just have that. I'm not sure if that might be just silver painted over plastic, and then they threw a transparent window on top of that. As for the Autobot symbol, it's a little bit crisper on this one and the beige is much brighter, while this one is a little bit duller to match this beige. So it's a duller beige. It's a how can I explain it? It's a slightly different color of teal on the shoulders. You can clearly see it's slightly different. Plus, they put some damages on the shoulder and stuff like that. To kind of like break it apart and stuff like that. As for the face, they did give him a lighter face. His eyes are brighter. The Siege one is a little darker. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. You let me know. It's darker. It's fine. Nothing to go crazy about. Head crest. His head crest, you can clearly see, is a different color. Let me just back away. Let's focus on the belt buckle. Belt buckle, I think that this might be a slightly darker tangerine-ish color, and this is a much lighter tangerine color. You have the teal all around. You have the tangerine color on the wrist. Let's turn them all around this way. Give you a side profile. This one is much darker. The Autobot symbol is a little darker on the leg. Let's turn them around the back. The Siege is still on this side. Nothing right home there. And then we have this side. So there you go. Where you go for that. So now articulation, I'll go through it real quick, but I'm only going to do it for one. Don't make no sense to do two of them. So on the arm, you can go all the way around in a circle, no problem. There's no hindrance anywhere. You got the swivel on the upper arm. Elbow is more than 90 degrees there. The wrists do not move. Legs can go up to there. And they can go all the way back to there. There's an upper thigh there. And there's a knee, which is fine. There's a little bit of ratchet going on in the knee, which is nice. Ankle rocker. Last time, I think I missed this. He does have an ankle rocker, and that's the angle that you get. You can play around with that as much as you want. Other leg, we can go all the way back to the backpack. All the way out. 90 degrees here. We could go outwards and back if you want to do that. Right? He has waist rotation, which is very nice. Doesn't need it, but he has it. Okay. Head articulation. There's no. You can go up a little bit. It's like you can get like a little bit going on there. So that's the movement we're going here. That's as much as you're going to get. 360 degrees on the head. And that is it for articulation. That's the difference. So we're going to transform both of them. We are not going to follow the instructions exactly to the letter. So what we're going to do is, let me see something. Okay, that is right. Is we're going to start with the legs and the feet. So those are the easy ones to start with. So we'll take the feet. For some reason I'm not in focus. We're gonna take the feet. And we're going to flip them down like that. Simple. Like that. We want to take this panel right here. You want to bring it up. Bring that arm out of the way. Make sure this is out of the way. So do the same thing on this side. Bring this up. Bring this up like this. Now you're going to take these doors, bring them out like this. And we're going to come back to this. On the front, you take the kneecaps, open the kneecap. You want to bring it out at an angle. So that's too much. It should be right, like somewhere around. It should be somewhere around here, I believe. Somewhere around there. And then you lock it back into place, right? So it doesn't move, right? So you heard that click. It's not gonna move. All right. So you do the same thing. Pop this panel open. Angle the leg. And you click it back into place. Now you can kind of do this right now. Like that. All right, so the shoulders come out like so. Like that. And they peg into this tab here. There's a tab there, and then there's another tab there. Arms. Let's get the arms out of the way. They kind of rotate into place. You just gotta find a way of getting it to move. Right, so this one moved from me. Right? Not sure why this is not moving. Let me peg it back in. Let's see what moves now. Okay, now it moves. Now it moves. It was stubborn. It was very stubborn. Just rotate out like that. And then we're going to bring this up. Like so. And like so. Okay, so the backpack normally is plugged in like this. And you bring this down. And it gets plugged into these two slots here in the back. And you got these two pegs on his back panel. You flip this up. You take these two pieces right here, flip them out, and you flip this out. Take the head, bring this down. And it should rotate backwards by using the chest. The chest rotates backwards because it's on this little rotation pin right here. Right. And before we get too crazy, we can take this panel right here, and we're gonna fit it over his noggin. All right, but you gotta do some stuff here. I think it's still pegged in. Never noticed that pegged in. Anyway, you gotta adjust the legs a little bit, right? So now from here, you gotta move the arms like that. Right? I know what you're saying. You plugged this in too early. Like I said, we're not doing it officially. All right, so we're gonna bring this back. We're gonna bring the arms back. Right. Right. We're gonna split the legs because the arms got to go through there. Legs goes up. Legs go up like this. Make sure they bend this way, because if you have to plug them in. Oh, arm popped off again. That's normal. That's the gimmick of this figure. And then we're going to replug all of this in together. Everything seems to be good. Just want to plug this into the chest if you can. Right. You're going to take the hands. They need to plug into these two notches. There's one there, and then there's one there. Right, so we're at the home stretch, and all you have to do is move this piece forward. And this is the tricky part. Let's see, let's try the other side because that one's being stubborn. Okay. So, having a little bit of trouble plugging this piece into the front fender. Let's see if we can cheat a little bit. Okay, I got one. Let's see if I can get the other one to go in there. This one is very stubborn, very stubborn. It doesn't want to go in there. Oh. What side is it on? It's on this side. Right? Let's see if we can cheat a little bit. Just a little bit. Nope, didn't get it. Didn't get it. It didn't. Everything is where it should be. Okay. Trying to figure out why is this not plugging in. All right, there's one. My word. This piece is not that difficult. Okay, so I think this tab might be a little bit too big for that slot, and it's not going together for me. We still have this peg back here. I'm not sure why they didn't give us a target master, because they could just easily make a square peg and pop that on there for a target master for this piece. Maybe we'll get one later. Who knows? All right, so that's the closest I can get to it. So that's what it looks like. All right. So let me put this down. We're gonna try another one. Let's put this stuff on here just in case we get mixed up. Nope, just put it on the opposite. All right, so we're gonna put this on the side. Now it has the same gimmicks. You know, you can take the arms off. Like so. From here, you would need like a really small baggie, or maybe you can make like a really small net so that Hot Rod can like carry them around and stuff like that to reenact that scene in the 86 movie. If you want to do that, they both do it. All right, one part of the articulation I didn't show off on the other one is that he can go all the way out on the leg like that. So we're going to take this off, you're going to take this one off. And we're going to try to see if we can find out why that's not plugging in together. So this time we're going to start from the arms. And what we're going to do here, we need to push this arm out of the socket, like so. Out of the socket, like that. We're going to bring up the arms, like so. Bring this up, like so. Take the backpack, unplug it, unfold it like so, and just unplug this piece because it needs to move. You undo the side pieces, plug them into the side, and that's going to bring out the wheels. And you want to just push this back just a little bit. Take this piece, take the chest, and you want to fold it back. This might be the official way because it feels like it. And you want to bring this panel up while you're doing so. So you bring these back like so. You got to rotate these arms so they can get out of the way. Should be something like that. You push the head down like this. Take this part and you close it up. Oh, nope, going too far. We're going too far. Right, so these two plug together. The arms come together like so. You want to make sure that the elbows are in this like form, like in this direction, like this, so they can plug underneath. Next is the legs. You pop the legs open. You want to move it at an angle. And I think this version, I think there's a wider version, like a wider angle on this one, on the new one. For some odd reason, it was able to move further than this. But anyway, we're gonna lock this into place. Pop this out, right? So yeah, I was just saying that you can go all the way out there when you're transforming it. Make sure this locks into place. All right, so we're going to maneuver the legs past the arms this time. Right. Take the feet, flip them up. Yeah, there you go. Everything seems to be going as planned. Take these panels right here, the side panels, and just got to unplug them, bring them forward, right? And they sit into place. And they clip into two parts. It's supposed to clip in the fender, and it's supposed to clip into his back leg. Right? Now that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to clip inside there. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to move this panel forward. And we're going to clip this piece into that slot there. And then there's another slot in the fender. I think the same side is messing me up. Let's see. All right, so now we got that clipped in together. We're going to take these doors, pull them closed. Peg together. All right, make sure all of this is clipped in. Right, there's one side, there's the other side. Everything clipped into very nicely. We're gonna take the Energon cookie, we're gonna put it on the passenger side. I'm gonna take the gun and put it on this side. Let me just go back real quick. Maybe Just maybe. Let's see if we do it. We just want to go back just a little bit. Want to unplug some stuff. Click that into place. Alright, so we gotta. Oh, now it clips in. You see this nonsense? Now it wants to pop in. Just gotta put these two back together. Make sure that's in. Make sure that's in. Pop the hands back on. Put the cookie on the passenger side. And put the gun on this side. And there you go. Now it's now we're working with gas. So the Buzzworthy is on the left hand side, and you have the Studio Series on the right hand side, and that is the difference between the two of them from the side. You can clearly see that the wheels are black color. They're black, and the wheels for Buzzworthy is a gray or beige. You can take your pick. I'm gonna say gray. Here it is from the front. You can clearly see there's a difference there. Give it an angle so you can see what's going on. Other side. We have the back. We have this side with the gun. We have the top view. And we have bottom view. Oh, crap. And we have the bottom view. Let me put this back on. And that's it. There you go. There you go. So let's bring in the boxes. Got the Studio Series box. And you got the Buzzworthy. So which one would you choose? Which is better? The Buzzworthy version or the Studio version, Studio Series version? This one pops a little better than this because you got the black off accent off the teal, and then you got that lighter teal, and you got the darker green, but then you got the movie version. So let me know in the comments which one that you prefer. Which one should I keep? Which one should stay? Which one should leave? Kind of thing. You know, I would like your comments down below. I would also like to give thanks to Caltoon. I forgot. Hold on. I'd like to give thanks to Caltoon Naburi for being a new subscriber. I'm heading towards 1,000, so there's gonna be more reviews coming up. Let me move that out there so you can see what's going on. And our next figure that is coming up pretty soon will be the Legacy drag strip. So stay tuned for that. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. And I'm going to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and please enjoy your day. Watch out for the rain because it's raining in my area. And I'll see you later.